Hi everyone, I hope you can see me through the strong sunlight here. I'm just about to do some, throw some of these faceted tea bowls. I'm going to leave quite a chunky base so I can get a nicely turned foot ring, and these are going to have Hakame brush strokes on them afterwards. So just going to show you, excuse me, just going to show you now how I do them. Right, these are faceted tea bowls. 600 grams of clay. My normal tea bowls are 500 grams, but I add an extra 100 grams on to allow for what you cut off. I'm leaving quite a generous base in here because I want a nice sort of, well, generous foot ring. I'm throwing a cylinder, a lot thicker than I normally would leave a tea bowl, obviously, so I need to cut some away. To get it nice and even, that makes it easier to, when you're cutting down, you don't cut a hole in it. And use a rib just to smooth it off. Chamfer on there to give me a line to cut from. And something I discovered the other day, I've always think it's important to never stop learning and experimenting. If you dip the wire into water and then cut it, it comes off easier. Might be obvious to some, but not me. I used to wipe it and then put it through with a dry wire, and it would sometimes stick and leave marks, which are alright. But for this smooth clay, I like to keep it as neat as possible. Well, fairly neat. Always experimenting, always trying new ways of throwing, new ways of centering. I think life will be quite boring. Well, I would find it quite boring if you could sort of just learn the technique and just stick to it forever. Some people get quite a lot of enjoyment from that, peace of mind. It drives me nuts. Right, that's all the facets done. Now I don't touch the outside again now. That finger's width at the bottom I press in, and then making my triangle, push it out from the inside. This thumb's resting on there as well to stop it from flailing out. So I'm holding in with the thumb and pushing out with the fingers on the inside. There's a bit of water on there. So that's it. I'm holding the rim with that thumb, pushing out with these fingers. I'm trying to get my other finger out of the way so he can't get a shadow. And then smooth the rim, because although I like jaggedy pots and wobbly pots, this bit here, ergonomically, this bit here is going to touch your lip, so it needs to be fairly smooth. And also I quite like, although it gives the sense of unevenness with the facets, as you can see from the rim, it's still perfectly centred. Well, if you can get it perfectly centred, it's impossible, isn't it? The clay's still centred, it's not wobbling about. The foot ring is centred and the rim is centred, and then whatever happens here is a nice bit of movement. And that's it done. That's what I'm making this morning. I've done some, I put some handles on little tiny espresso mugs this morning, but they're done. But I thought I'd just share this with you. The sun's going in now. Just in time. That's it. Quick little video this morning. This is what I'm up to today. Faceted tea bowls. Right, here's how not to do it.
plenty of outtakes when you're making these videos.